EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the outskirts of the nation's capital. It's Northwest Stadium in Landover, the home of the Commanders. Out is Eddie Pinheiro to get this one started. And off we go here on Sunday Night Football. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Daniels starts with a... Oh, what an inauspicious start. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyler Nubin. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
He'll get this forward. No signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1. Ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. They'll run the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Bo Nix. Touchdown, New York. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the Giants are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Ready.
Receiver in motion. Going right. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. Here's a 2nd and 9. Daniels now going to look to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
19 Lions.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Micah McFadden. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
Nix now on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now Nick's going to look to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. Whoa! And he's going to be taken down.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard?
That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. K.J. Hamler. Touchdown, New York. It's his third touchdown on the year. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the Giants will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Check.
On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Back on the ground and back to Wright. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels.
So they made it a priority here early to try to get him the ball in the first quarter. But that was their 3rd attempt. None of them have resulted in a catch. I think you got to start looking elsewhere. You don't want to get into a position, Mike, where you feel like you're forcing the guy the ball and forcing your offense to run through him.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll go play action with Nix. He keeps it himself.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. He'll get this out wide. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. He's got room past the 35. Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, Giants. Off the play fake, here's Nix. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
2nd down, Nix. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Van Sittich was the intended receiver, and it'll be 3rd down.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete. This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He's going to look for the home run ball. Big return at the end. He's going to get out of bounds close to midfield.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now they'll run option left to the short side of the field. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
The trend around the league, Mike, is that we've seen that running back has really turned into a young man's game. And there's something to be said for having some fresh legs, fresh out of college. They love the dynamic ability this guy brings to their rushing attack, and it's clear why. Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
2nd and a yard. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he goes out of bounds at the 3. And from there, it's going to be 1st and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need, but really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal. We'll try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to sneak it here. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Ben Sinnott. Touchdown, Giants. Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Giants will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. 1st and 10.
is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
They run again with Wright. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Here's a screen coming for Wright. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Daniels to throw on second down. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
He's taken down just shy of the 10.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And
oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover. And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations. Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters.
And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Jalen Wright, touchdown Washington. York, good on the extra point. And the Commanders get back in it. It is 21-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. We'll get this into the hands of Neighbors. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. They'll throw. It's Nix. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. This is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Now a give up the middle, and he's going to bring this one close to a first down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short. Third and a yard. He slams it in there, and he is in. Touchdown, New York. Pinheiro on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Giants add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line.
Here we go, set.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. It'll be a gain of 10 and just enough to move the chains. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Now a shot here, deep middle. And the Giants will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage.
Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bonito. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To throw is Daniels. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
A first down throw for Nix. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down. So we're at halftime here on Sunday Night Football as we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, where the coach is Jonathan Coachman, has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Tracy now to return it, and they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Play action now. It's Nix. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Here's 2nd and 9. They'll stick with him again. And he will take this down, close to a first down. Pickup of 9. They've got him a yard short of the sticks.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Throwing is Nix. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away. This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it.
Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by Mikey Sandriston. And the Commanders are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Play action. Here's Daniels. Now he'll air one out. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
The Commanders set to kick this one away, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. Handoff here, up the middle. And he's going to take this past the 45. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
He'll get this out to the left flat. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. Here's a toss as they look to run. Has some room inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way home. Touchdown, New York. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. The kick is good. And the Giants will extend this third quarter lead. So now after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run with Rice. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
Quick throw, out wide. It's caught.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Let's go.
3rd and a yard. It's Daniels. Open man, right side. He's got it. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a first down.
Let's go now.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Daniels now going to look to throw. That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Washington Commanders first down.
They'll run out of the gun with Wright. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Brought down at the 26. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ready? Rocco 80. Check go.
Operating from the gun, it's Dan. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. And the Giants are going to take over here at their own 22.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
19
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Football continues after this.
Commanders 7.
Couple of first downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. Not much happening there, just a short game. Back to the ground, he'll get it again. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. To throw is Nix.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
Fair catch made here. The drive will start at the 23-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Go!
Throwing now, Daniel. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Go!
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. A gain there of 21. Good for a Commander's first down.
Let's go now!
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Take go!
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That's made right side. It's Johnson. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
Washington first down.
Throwing again, Daniels. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's another Washington Commanders.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. He'll look underneath here and find right. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down and 8. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Quick throw here is complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A carry here for Wright. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To the right side here, pass is caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down. From the shotgun on 3rd down. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Deontay Banks.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Drive will start on the ground. Wow, it wasn't for lack of effort. He tried every which way to elude the defense, but he was outnumbered. They finally got him down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of yards.
At the 18-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. That's good for a Giants first down.
First down, New York.
The defense still has 3 timeouts, so we'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. 2nd and 11. Down to a knee, one more time. And that should just about do it. 3rd and long.